don't even think she's aware of her privilege. And now she's trying to compare Canada's racism or having her friends Canada's racism with America. We're not talking about Canada. We're not talking about you. We're talking about a black issue. Once again, as a man, I can't come into a conversation where women are speaking about womanly issues and offer a perspective that will be based in anything other just conjecture.
But that's the thing, though. That's the thing, though, Pro Bono. You saying we weren't talking about her? We clearly were talking about her.
No,
Can
we were talking about her
uncenter-
because
can
she
we
interjected
uncenter her?
herself into the conversation.
Go ahead,
Her
Prince.
name, her name
Hold
was
on.
brought up. Her name was brought up before that, bro.
My thing is this, is that when it all comes down, because I think the conversation started, who is doing the tap dancing or whatever, because we can't say the word. And on birthday, you know my point of view when it comes to you. I said this months ago. I said, you will do and have anybody on your panel to get numbers. You are a number chaser. And the problem was...
Hold on, Prince, because I disagree with you on that, because on birthday doesn't get the numbers like that.
But I'm saying at certain points,
and I have to chime in too.
No, at certain points.
No, he's still unpopular.
Can I finish?
Yeah, but I have to let you know that that's not
when
wrong.
he has
That's
certain
wrong.
people, I have been in his life. When I say the numbers, I don't mean like, the numbers. I mean, basically, he gets 15, 20 people in there. That's what satisfies him. And so for me, I mean, you had at one time, you got Cat up there, Tacos up there, and you were like a pig in mud. And I think you just miscalculated. And you had a blind spot because people were just like, what the fuck is wrong with this dude? You didn't do enough work before where people would view that as, he's just trolling or something like that. People viewed it as, okay, on birthday is tap dancing and coonery masquerading. That's how I viewed it. And anytime that the Siren or Cat wasn't on your platform, it was like 2 or 3 people.
I'm dropping a couple people real quick.
Well, I can't knock you if that's your perception, but you also got to understand my perception too when I tell you that that's not real. That's not true.
Shaunte, can I get a quick recap?
Well, from what I saw.
So DJ and Bertha, you saying that's not your perspective, but your community.
Hold on. Quick recap, Rio. We were talking about performative. We did bring up on birthday and how he basically, and I don't know if he's trolling and I've had this conversation with on birthday. Sometimes I feel like he's trolling, but he feels like anyone can be in a conversation. We were just having a straight conversation. And then of course, Siren was in the comments saying, look, you're being anti-black, which is not a conversation for her to be in. And so when he responded that she should be able to talk on it, I responded with, if we're having a conversation that it's about community, that's why I just dropped the people I dropped, because they shouldn't be up here for this conversation. They can listen, but their opinion's not needed.
I think as far as on birthday goes, and this is just my opinion, I don't necessarily think on birthday is like 100% pro-black. When you say community on birthday, it's his community. Doesn't matter what race, nationality, ethnicity you are. If that he considered you part of his community, then that's part of his community. I don't think he's like, he may be pro-black, but he's pro-me first. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
I get what you're saying.
Described it better than I could.
Yeah, so I think whoever he thinks is in his community, that's his community, and he doesn't like. Unfortunately, this is a little dangerous, and I know that I'm not completely pro-black either because I'm pro-me. But if it ever came down black and white, you already know what side I'm on. Mm-hmm. And my actions have showed that I have been anti-black. So I can say I'm pro-blackity black, but my actions show otherwise, and I have enough depth to know that I'm not completely pro-black. But I will say this again:
down to it, you're going to pick. Yeah.
Whoever he thinks is in his community, and which is dangerous to me because I think on birthday.
Yes.
But you know what?
Wait. Let me finish my sentence, and then I'll land. I promise you. On birthday, and I'll say this: you may be pro-black in some instances. You may be. Your actions may speak otherwise. I say you're pro-me, but I also think the probably most dangerous thing about you is you don't see color.
Right.
You don't see color at all.
Right.
And I land. That's it. That's all I have to say.
Well, I appreciate that sentiment.
It's dangerous for him.
I appreciate that sentiment, but I would have to say.
Go ahead,
I appreciate that sentiment. I respect that. I would have to say that respectfully, respectfully, right and wrong is more important than black and white to me.
Oh my God.
I can't.
DJ and Birthday, I wish you.
Because if you're gonna, just answer this question: are you gonna be on the side of like a black person that's wrong and knowing that they're wrong, or are you gonna correct that and check that?
In public, yes. In private, no. Because you gotta stand united,
Exactly.
right? It's the same thing with a relationship.
Correcting is correcting. I don't care if it's in public or
No.
private.
Because it's the same thing with a relationship.
Hold on. Because I'm gonna land right here. Because what makes sense if they're doing something wrong and then you accept the wrongness and then the wrongness happened where you could have told them it was wrong right then and there, versus waiting later them doing the wrong shit, then you go back and say, hey, you know that shit that you did that was wrong. It was wrong.
It is wrong.
Like,
but you're not going to correct somebody who's your ally in front of the enemy.
Correct.
That's like you. Okay,
But
you
he
and your
doesn't.
wait. Well, that's like you and your fiance, bro. You and your fiance are out, and and somebody says that she does something wrong, and then you sit there and be like, "Yeah, baby, why you do that shit? You're supposed to be a united front."
Yeah,
personally, I see that different because me and my fiance is a covenant versus like a friendship.
That's what I'm saying. You don't consider the black community your ally.
With your people as well.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Because
can I say something really quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Is what I think is lost on Birthday in this conversation is that he doesn't realize that him not seeing color can be being used.
I never said I didn't see color.
But you did say you don't see color.
I never said that.
Like on Birthday, stop. So let me.
I never said I
you
don't see
know I'm on oxygen. You know I'm on oxygen. Let me finish my motherfucking sentence.
But I never said I didn't see color. That never came out of my mouth.
Basically, it's dangerous for you because you are easily manipulated.
Yes.
There's been instances where I've seen because sirens will say, "Oh, hey, baby, you remember that? Hey, my love." Y'all all lovey-dovey. So it's dangerous for you. And when we try to warn y'all,
wait, hold up,
what are you describing as dangerous? I'm not in danger.
Hold on, hey, wait,
hold on. Everybody, hold the fuck up. Sorry, I don't know who the fuck you think you are in my space, bitch, but I don't tolerate your white ass. So, like I said, you could be here, but you're gonna be quiet. I ain't afraid of shit. I ain't fucking
bitch. I muted. I'm the one who muted you. Don't come for fucking Shaunte. I muted you. And
I don't know who the fuck you think you are. You're not entitled to my space.
Here, yo.
And can I be Michelle and Kelly to your Beyonce, Shaunte?
So watch this, Siren. Now you block, bitch. Because I don't deal with
Kelly and
dirty
Michelle
cunts.
to your Beyonce,
No,
Shaunte?
hold on. Because I'm sorry. I don't do dirty cunts. Dirty cunts aren't for me.
If you start singing "I Ain't Ready for This Jelly" pro bono, I'm gonna
No, because this is what I'm saying. White entitlement. Respectfully, did I not tell Siren this is not a conversation for you? Instead of her being like, you know what, it's not a conversation for me. DJ and Birthday's holding his own. Let me sit back and listen. No, that white womanness of like, I'm a white woman. I can do whatever I want. Fuck you, bitch. No, you can't. We can't talk to you about Effie. We can't drill you on the fact that you had your booty hole up in the shower, showing we can't do that.
And no one's coming out on
Birthday. We can't question you about stuff that's going on in the app about you. Why do you get to determine you get to talk about black conversations that have nothing to do with you?
And first of all, hold on real quick, Rio. On Birthday, I have no issue with On Birthday. He knows this.
Yeah, I don't either.
We're having a conversation. No one's getting on him, just asking his opinion. And here you are, being the white cunt that you are, thinking you get to say how things run. Bitch, goodbye.
They don't understand the word no. This is not for you. White people think everything is for them when they want it, how they want it. Doesn't matter what it's for them. And she can't even see. And you're a smart lady, Siren. You're not stupid. You understand the concept of boundaries because you asked it of that horse jack offer here in Seattle.
No, see, I was just about to ask him, like, if his mother, if his mother or his sister or somebody in his immediate family got an argument with just say a random white lady in public, and the random white lady says that person is wrong, and on Birthday gets on that side, be like, yeah, you know you're wrong. See, that's fucked up. To me, that's a problem. Because I don't give a damn who you are. If you my girl, you my mama, you my daddy, you my best friend.
I'll correct you in the outside of
when we get back in the car, we'd be like, you know you done fucked up, right?
Yeah.
You know you done fucked up. But no, I'm not gonna do it in public.
That's what I'm saying. How does DJ? So I'm more so questioning, not that I'm trying to be disrespectful, but I'm where his lineage comes from. Like, who was he raised by? You didn't have a grandmother, you didn't have aunts, you didn't have a black father, a mother, you didn't have black kids that you hung out with. You've never had an experience where you were the only black person and your white tea friends sold you out. You're a man in his 30s, 40s, maybe even 50 years old. You mean to tell me you've walked through an entire life with the skin complexion, with the Afrocentric features that you have, and you're like, la, 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 white people are my friend. You have to be the dumbest nigger on this planet.
And on birthday, you've heard me talk about it. You know, everyone knows I have a white mom.
So do
And
I.
guess what? My white mom would stab me in the back quicker than anybody else. And that's my own mother. That's why I don't talk to her.
Shaunte, you know what I think it is with Unbirthday? And I say this with the most respect in the world because Unbirthday's never disrespecting me. So I'm not going to disrespect him. But I put my hand on his shoulder when I say this. Unbirthday, unfortunately for you, you accept everybody so you can feel accepted.
Ooh.
Ooh.
And I want to say the same thing Rio just said. I don't have a problem with DJ and birthday. I've told him many times that I want his DJ career to flourish. I want to see this bitch on MTV, VH1, every party, every celebrity party. I wish him well. Whatever he wants to do in life to be successful, I wish him well. But at the same time, I feel like he, as somebody said before, he's dangerous for the community and he's dangerous for himself. Because if he's that goddamn trusting with someone who has shown him who she is repeatedly, why would you assume that those arrows couldn't turn back on you one day?
And it will. Unfortunately, we all know it will at some point.
I mean, we're going to ignore Carolyn Bryant. We're going to ignore, what was it? Emmett Till. We're going to ignore Rosewood. We're going to ignore the countless ball players who have been accused. We're going to ignore all the issues where black men have been dating white women and they've accused them of SA and they go to jail or they're unalive. Come to find out years later, they were innocent. We're going to ignore all that data.
Where are we?
Like I said, I have a feeling, and on birthday knows I have no issue with him. He's been in my space multiple times. But at the same time, on birthday, there's stuff that you just, I don't know if you choose not to say anything or you choose to do what you do, which is you do choose it. But I don't think you've been in a situation where it's going to turn around and bite you in the ass. And it will at some point.
Shaunte, my thing is this, and I'm tired. I'm just tired of it. Everybody has warned, like, for example, I didn't really fuck with Ethy, but I warned, how many people warned him?
A lot.
It's like you warn these people, but this is where my distaste comes in. We tell you the forest is on fire. You run into the forest, come out, and then you mad at us, and then you want to reconnect with us. It is always like that. We tell them, you dealing with crazy. They're like, you saw how Ethy went with Siren. And so now, all of a sudden now that relationship has crumbled, now he don't got receipts. He don't have this. He don't have that. And we told him, you're dealing with Sirens. She records, she does X, Y, and Z. So my thing is this. Don't come back trying to be, like we don't welcome you back with open arms. Like that's just not gonna happen.
Right, the community can't trust you.
Hold on, I'm gonna push back on that because there's certain people that have done that multiple times. Some women, and they get welcomed back.
What do you mean, like who?
Carmen.
Oh, because she's married to a white man?
No, that's not. I was married to a white man.
So what? I don't know Carmen that well. What's her history? Can you give me some a quick background, like a quick synopsis?
I'm going on mute.
It's the niggas. It's
the black people that did it to me.
They did it.
And the white were this.
Well, I think it's because Miss Carmen is light complected too. So and she's a woman of a particular age. I think Miss Carmen has benefited from
white folks. So is they
white folks was funding her and believing her little stories about her house. Like, come on, y'all.
She's not light skinned either. She's just ashy and old.
And also look and I'm just gonna sound disrespectful. I don't mean it to be, but Miss Carmen's not all the way there. And I mean like she's a woman who's a little eccentric in her delivery and her thought process, and
I
how
mean,
she
here,
interprets
pro bono, hold
things.
on, hold up, here. I'll tell you this. So Carmen left the app for a while.
I
Okay,
gotta go home.
she didn't leave. She didn't leave. But when she came back, it was right after. What was his name? What was the white boy's name that got unalived? The
Charlie Kirk.
Charlie Kirk.
Charlie,
There you go.
yes.
And when she came back, I can't believe you guys. That was a Christian man. Da-da. You guys, I'm
Oh yeah,
disappointed in you. Yes.
yeah. I'll say this on
Okay.
birthday, and this isn't an analogy that everybody will get, especially my man Prince up there in the corner. It's like,
I can't do it, Rio. I
it's
can't
like,
do it.
I'm sorry, I have to.
I'm
You
still,
can,
you know, I just had her surgery. I
I
ain't busting
understand.
out no damn staples.
It's okay. Well, it's like opening the barn door and letting the cat run out. That's what it's like.
Like, okay, so Miss and I like Miss Carmen. I think she's fun. She's like your aunt that like her favorite drink is Mad Dog 2020. Like she got a gold tooth in the front of her mouth. She's not. You know, you probably could see her back in the '90s with an S curl.
That's
She
90s.
drove a '93 Mustang with the tricked out wheels.
Looking
She
like
always
one of the
walked around with
Supremes in the
tight
60s.
leggings and a fanny pack. Yeah, that's. I feel like back in the day, Miss Carmen was the shit.
Well,
You couldn't
listen,
tell her
I'm
shit.
these days she's still sitting at the bus stop, so we'll just leave it at there.
I'm gonna say this. I don't have an issue with Carmen personally.
Me
I just
either.
think she does some flip flopping. Well, not she does it. She does a lot of flip flopping, and you
Oh,
never
no,
know if it's gonna be. You never know if it's gonna be the Negroes or the whites.
But
It
I-
switches every 2 weeks.
But that's what you
Listen,
gotta take it
I
with because
still
I don't think
I
Miss
still don't
Carmen
like
is
Carmen.
like
I still don't
well.
like her.
You don't like her?
Oh no, no.
I believe that I think that I don't have a problem with her because she just, you know, I feel very indifferent. But she grifted. She goes wherever the money is.
Oh, and she was defending. Hold up, and she was defending Mr. Jones. So yeah, no.
Yeah,
I promise you. I promise you. If I ever
I
get a pet,
seen Shaunte take down all them black men platforms.
I
You
promise
saw
y'all.
what
Okay, but
she
Shaunte,
did
I
Shaunte, with
promise
Miss
y'all. If I ever get a, if I ever
with
get
Miss
a parent,
Carmen, I don't think she thinks of like I don't think Miss Carmen has a
you don't think
pragmatic
she
thought
thinks?
about.
Yeah, you're right about
No,
that.
I don't think she I think she goes whatever way she feels like it's going to gain her popularity at the time. I don't
Yeah,
like if
but
you
hold up, right there, and you're absolutely right. But at the same time, by she doing that, she's going to throw other black people under the bus.
right. That's what I'm saying.
Correct.
I agree. I agree. But I
Oh
don't
yeah, and
think I
Passion,
think
you're
that has
right.
to do with the fact that she's not maybe well read on subjects.
No,
Maybe not well read. What, we talking about what GED well read, or what are we talking about here?
Okay, see, Rio.
No, it's always going to be up and stuck with me and her.
Okay.
yeah, there's a long history there, pro bono.
I'm
Just let it go.
sure. I'm sure.
But Passion's right. Shaunte took down Mr. Jones. She's always doing this to the
Right.
black men. Da, da, da. Yeah. Not
She
knowing the
said, "Do
history.
you know?" She said one time. She said, and Passion may remember, Shaunte may remember, but do you remember what she said? And might be obscure. She's like, "I wish my hair was long and luxurious like those white women."
Oh
Yes,
my God.
yes,
Yeah, I believe
I
it.
do remember that.
Yes.
Miss Carmen called me
Yes.
a British cigarette like one time, and it was like
A British
unprovoked.
cigarette is crazy.
Yeah, like it was unprovoked. Like we weren't even. It was a lie that she entered in. It was a mutual, and we were talking about something that had nothing to do with her. And she was like, "I'm tired of these British cigarettes always up here." And I said, "Who the hell is this lady?" And it was Carmen.
I'm telling you. Okay, so and no shade to Trey, but Trey does this too. Whatever side that seems to be the populace at that time, you'll
Hey,
jump
Uncle
in on
Lang.
that shit.
Yes, Trey does it too.
And no shade to Trey, but she does it. She does it.
I said, "I don't know Trey that well," but see, this is what I don't
But
understand
Trey's
about
also
Siren.
wait, hold up. Trey's also the white woman was like told Mark Hayes she's gonna take him to the jungles. Yes.
See, but this is what I don't understand about Siren because this is like she's an enigma to me, and I'm trying to figure out because is she just flip flopping? Because like on one end she'll be like, "Oh, we shouldn't do that," and y'all should, but it's only when black people respond because. Like, if you come at me, I'm going to take it to hell. That's just what I'm going to, like, I'm going to be right next to the devil. We're going to be clinking champagne glasses. I'm going to take it there. So,
But here's the problem. Here's the problem, pro bono, with stuff like what Siren does is she can do it, but no one else can.
Right.
Stuff like what Carmen does.
like, she's
or what
interjecting with our
Bold does.
conversation now, Shaunte. She was
Yeah.
interjecting.
Well,
and
she
I'm
got
like, girl.
blocked. She got blocked because I'm not.
But I'm like,
rooting for her.
Siren, you can't, literally, not even 12 hours ago,
Mm-hmm.
DeWan was trying to question her about what Ethy's claims were. And Ethy had said that they took a shower together via I guess Skype or Zoom or whatever, had a Google Calendar meet, and he showed talking about her asshole needs some kind of bleaching, or it was a bleached asshole, and all the sexual stuff. Now, granted, he didn't provide any receipts, so whether or not you believe him, that's taken with a grain of salt.
Prince, hold up, Prince, is it bleached?
What?
Because Prince bought the video.
Oh,
So-
Prince bought the rights to it. He owns the rights. It is Prince's. He can distribute it however he wants to.
And I gave
Zoom showers is wild.
And hold on, but like when she was in DeWan's live, I was one of the moderators, and we were talking to her, and we were the utmost respectful. She said, "I don't want to talk about this," so we stopped talking about that conversation. Right? We respected her. I literally
said it's white and dark.
Oh my God!
But see, when she comes into a black space and you ask the same of her,
All right,
she doesn't respect it. I would like to know, why do you request respect from us, and when we give it to you,
because
it's
she
not
feels entitled.
Exactly, and that's why when people call her racist, I'm like, this is what they're talking about. You ain't got to wear no white hood and say the N-word every other word, bitch. But you're complicit in disregarding.
I'll ask you in a moment, Prince.
Something about a blown out asshole.
So, Prince, I was asking because I guess Ethy was saying he did a Zoom shower with Siren, and he said it was bleached. So I said, well, Prince bought the video. Is it bleached, Prince?
And I just want to go on record. I just want to go on record because I don't want her coming after me. I'm just saying what Ethy said. I don't know if it's true. You said it wasn't true, Siren. So if you hear this recording, you said it wasn't true. I dropped it. I dropped it, and DeWan dropped it. And we have that live on recording, so don't say that I tried to say.
I don't trust a man that drinks White Claws. You drink White Claws, I can't trust you.
I know. I drink White Claws.
Go ahead, Prince. Hold on, let it Prince. So is it bleached?
No, do y'all remember that whole 2-day battle I had with Sirens, and I mentioned everything that was in the video?
Yes.
Remember when I was calling her? So, it was not bleached when the video took place. That specific, because I mentioned it. I was like, there was hair around there.
Wait. She actually has a sex video out there?
Yeah, Prince bought it.
Oh, Lord. See, this is why the newcomers.
That is my intellectual part. That is my intellectual
Lord,
property.
let me get my pearls off Amazon so I can clutch them. God damn.
I think me and I don't really fuck with Aqua, but I think me and Aqua are part owners in that video.
Oh my God.
Like,
the two of you together conglomerating is just, oh God.
That's dangerous for everybody.
We have the copyright.
Oh, so Prince, going off topic right quick, just real quick, just a quick interlude. A video came across my timeline this morning, and the only thing that I keep remembers that you were in it. The only thing that I keep going through my mind was like, you all suddied up. If you remember.
Oh, Lord.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God. Is that with what is it, Jelani? That was because man. I said, you know how that started? I was in Jelani was talking about something, and you know how sometimes I'm very inquisitive, and I was like, if you're going to talk about your relationship on the app when the things are good, why you don't want to talk about it when it ends? And so he started calling me all kinds of shit and all kinds of crazy shit. So I was like, okay, that's fine with me. He was like, we don't know if you got kids and blah, 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 blah. So you know me, I love a good deep dive into people's history, found out a whole bunch of shit. And anytime he got mad, the side of his mouth would start turning, he started foaming at the mouth. And then I would be like, you set it up. Your mouth set it up. But once I found his mama on this app and had her up on my motherfucking background, then he ceased and desist. Because
I forgot about that. I forgot about you doing that. Oh, yeah.
Am I wrong though?
No, Prince had his wild days.
Yeah, those was the wild days. Those was the wild. That's why I'm probably in the hospital now, because y'all used to work me over. I used to work myself over too.
Yeah, you used to get real hot. Mm-hmm.
I do kind of look at, and I've told Bull this, I look at Bull, so I know he's in the business of making money, but it would be so easy if all the black creators blocked people like Siren, like tacos, like
But hold up. And yes, my ass about to be petty and messy as fuck. So hold on. Bold is also the same one that said he would take $5,000 to block all the black people out of his space.
oh my god, okay.
And that there is a video clip of that.
Which really infuriates me because Bold has a different layer of discrimination because not only is Bold black, but he's queer and black. And he's queer and black and a man of a particular age. So he got it double full, especially growing up in the South, to not have some... I think Bold looks at it... I'm gonna try to talk out both sides of my mouth, but I think Bold looks at it like, look, if you don't like how I run this space on TikTok, go touch grass in real life because these TikTok stuff has nothing to do with your real life, which I'll agree with that. You don't like it on TikTok, get off. Your life will continue to move on. It doesn't matter what your reputation is on TikTok because you can always delete the app. But I feel like you're black in every space, right? You're black on TikTok, you're black on LinkedIn, you're black on Facebook, you're black everywhere, online and off. And as a black person, I think you need to have some kind of, moral compass when it comes to black people.
I'm throwing it out right now since everyone knows someone's gonna run back and tell Bold I said that, which I don't care. So watch again. Bold's gonna say Shaunte's white. Shaunte's dangerous to black men. Watch. Who wants to take bets on it? Rio, you want to bet me?
I'll take the bet with you.
And like I said, I've said it before. I have no ill will towards Bold.
Me either.
I don't respect him.
I can't say I don't respect him because he's a very complicated individual and I'm not a one issue person. I respect that he is doing the same thing that people like Nick do. And he does it well. I just feel like there's a different level of responsibility because he is a black queer man that he should think about. The fact that he doesn't is what I don't like, I should say.
But this is what I will say pro bono. I think that great points, but I think it is very hard for people to keep their head above water if they are struggling. I believe personally from the 3 or 4 years that I've encountered Bold, he has perpetual, non-stop, non-ending financial problems.
I agree.
And
he's taking care of his two elderly parents as well.
And exactly. And so I think this app is a means
it's survival
him to earn money.
Yes.
And he doesn't realize is that what he does is he's very, in my opinion, he had the potential to really, really be one of the top content creators on this app, in my opinion. And he can show you the receipts where I wrote him that in the early years. The problem is that if you're going to have that type of platform, you can't be involved all the time in the drama. The drama the drama should be controlling. It should be the main character. But the problem with him was that he was getting involved. You're the host. You are the host of the drama.
Right.
You're supposed to, and he would get
You're supposed to step back and let the drama be the drama.
Exactly. That's the first thing. The second thing was that people were gifting him, me included, and I don't want nobody to kiss my ass. So, but you would gift him, and that's how me and him, I was like, I'm done with this dude. He'd be like, I don't care nothing about that gift. So you're telling me you're an unemployed person.
Oh, wow.
Right? You're earning money from people that are highly employed. And if I throw you a rose, you should be happy about it because it's still my money, whether it's a penny or whether it's 100. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I get it.
And people, after a certain period of time, he started making people trying to guilt trip people. It's not my fault you ain't got chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
That ain't my fault. You are, and that's the... I'm about to land a helicopter, but my thing is this: at this point, it was cute like 4 or 5 years ago, but you're like a 50-year-old man and you can't take care of yourself. That's your fucking problem. That's how I see it. And I know that's,
but I feel because Bold has never been open about any type of disability he may or may not have. I understand he's taking care of his parents. That's got to be very hard. I feel for him.
But you know what? He, you know what, pro bono, he has the ability, or he had the ability. If you look at his community on a whole, let's just think about it critically, right? It's a lot of, it's a lot of people who are, how can I say this? There's a lot of people who are not financially stable, but there's a lot of people who are financially stable. If his motherfucking behavior towards certain people was better and he acted like he could humble himself and be grateful, Bo would absolutely have nothing to do, have nothing to worry about.
I would agree, because if he would have
nothing to worry
aligned
about.
himself with, especially he had a relationship with what they call, I guess, sassy talk, all of the black queers that are young. I think he could have marketed himself as like an elder to those people, and Bowl Space would have been popping, because even though those people have their own platforms, there would have been higher traffic of all the people that they had over in their spaces. Bold, they would have known, Bold is a safe space for black, trans, queer, bi people. If white folks want to come in there as well, yeah, you can come in there. You can key and have your drama too, but don't get beside yourself. You say the N word, you're going to be dropped. You say it again, the second time, you're going to be blocked, and you got to pay me, $50 to come back in there. And they were going to do that. They're going to do that because they want to be part of the drama that's in that space. They want to be part of the tea.
Agreed.
I
How
agree,
is it?
but hold up. Remember, he's also the same person who had no problem with Rosebud saying, "How many black dicks do I gotta suck to prove I'm not racist?"
Oh my God. Well, he lets Powder's old shitty booty bended ass on that panel all the time
and
as
James and BGB, and people stopped paying because people were paying to drop them. They stopped because they kept
coming back.
50,
Yeah.
Somebody paid $50 dollars to drop me at one point. Like, he didn't even understand that whole thing, me, QB, that whole little crazy coalition that went on there, that he made money from that. And
he didn't.
I hope that's not. I hope that's not lost on people. That Bo made money from that, and
Wait,
that's
hold
why
on.
he got pissed.
One's asking what the fuck that's scrolling to. We're talking about Rosebud, who is a racist old white woman who said, "How many black dicks do I gotta suck to prove I'm not racist?" Yes.
So, and the problem was that when we started to retreat, we was like, oh, you know what? I'm not going over to Boats. That's when he really started getting mad and started blocking people. Because, I went off on him. I was like, you here for the boys, blah, blah, blah. So this is what I find interesting is that, and pro bono, is that a lot of the people that like sprung out of Bold's live, if I go live now because I'm in hospital or whatever, but my numbers are low. But why is it I'm making more money than he is? And I don't ever, Shaunte, you've been in my life. Do I ever ask people for gifts?
No.
Nothing.
Well, see, and I think that's the whole thing, though, right? Even as a black creator, you know that the odds are going to be stacked against you, but you still have a choice to make. Do I compromise who I am as a person to make a quick buck for the survival of my family, which I understand, or do I do it slow and steady, build my brand on the backs of helping the queer community, helping the black community, and then slow and steady wins the race, and you could have had a platform where your lives are getting 200 and 300 people each time you go live.
I don't know. I mean, I agree with you.
But I will
it's
say
just
that
very sad.
Prince, before you got sick and you were hosting your lives with your topics, you were getting people in there. It was a steady 50 to 100 people for each one.
Yeah.
I used to go live all the time. I used to host big lives on my first page before I got it banned, where I'd have a steady 200 people in there. I just don't do it that often.
And see, this is why I don't go live, because I know I wouldn't be a good host, because as soon as you said something sideways to me, I'm blocking you to the ends of time. Bitch, you couldn't even send me a private message to tell me the world was on fire.
I like blocking. Blocking is one of my favorite things to do. That's why the cunt got
blocking
blocked.
bonanza.
I will block like there's no tomorrow.
The way my petty is set up, if I block you and you have the secret formula to a disease that I contract, and the only way for me to get the antidote is to unblock you, I guess I'm about to meet Jesus then. I'm not unblocking you.
Oh, I'm known. I'm a very well known blocker. I blocked my mother on this app one time. I don't care. No,
just call me pro block.
No, hold up. You ready? I had Passion blocked. Now Passion is one of my mods. Yeah.
Yeah. I will block a motherfucker because And I just think that it's very unfortunate. And like you said, pro bono is that, he is part of a community that seems to be, somewhat supportive of each other. So for me, I think it's very sad, and this is a lost opportunity.
Bold, and this is why I like Bold. And not to interrupt you, but like Bold is one. I've never met Bold in my life, but if I won the lottery tomorrow, knowing what I know about Bold, I'd be like, Bold, I'm tired of you making, having to do all these unscrupulous things. I'm like, here is enough for you to buy a house. Your parents can have a caregiver. You don't have to do this anymore. I would absolutely do that.
And
Because it's like,
to be honest, you nicer than I am because I wouldn't do it.
No, because it's like, because not just for Bold, but his elderly parents. Like I know what it's like to have elderly. My dad, he's getting up there in age. He had a cancer scare. My stepmom is younger than him, but she's getting up there. She's about to retire. Like, I know what it is to have aging parents. I know what it is to be like, God, please provide a way where I'm able to take care of them if their mental faculties go down.
See, yeah, we're I don't
He's
know.
new, Prince. He's new, Prince. He's new.
Because I'm gonna cut you off, and I apologize for it.
No, go ahead.
I come from the camp where what you do in your 30s, you're gonna pay for in your 40s. What you do in your 40s, you're gonna pay for your 50s. Me, if I know that my parents, right? I'm very lucky. Both my parents are doctors, so I'm good in the neighborhood, and I'm happy that they're here in Germany right now because of my little health scare. But what I will say is this, is that if you're the only child or whatever it is, I don't know what the situation with him, wouldn't you be like getting insurances? And I don't know if they have that, but I'm just saying, you would be working. Do you get what I'm saying? You will be working.
I know, but
so
like
they can have
when you know better, you do better.
Wait, hold on. Let me. Here's the thing. Okay. So I've been around Bold longer than all of you. I remember when Bold lived in a separate house. Okay, he went in, and I will give him credit for this. It is not easy taking care of your parents. It's not. It is a sacrifice that a lot of people don't do. So yes, he did sacrifice to take care of his parents. Move back in with him. I get that. But at the same time, if you choose to make that sacrifice, it's a choice you make, and it's not the responsibility of others. You have to plan for it. And it's hard to take care of elderly parents. I took care of my grandmother. I've done that. It's hard. It's not easy. But at the same time, you have to plan for these situations.
But see, like, when do you know to plan? Because like when you're in your 20s, you're thinking about survival. When you're in your 30s, you're just now maybe getting like. If somebody would have told me, not that I'm also fortunate. My parents are very well taken care of by their own self. I don't have to worry about that. But like, I was thinking about if I was 20 years in my 20s, I wasn't thinking about saving to help my parents. I was thinking about saving to help me.
I mean, that makes sense, but I don't. I guess you know what, Shaunte. I didn't even think about that. He did sacrifice that, but I don't know. For me, my belief is that you can make a sacrifice and you can make an intelligent sacrifice. Do you know? So,
I think what he's doing now is his sacrifice. Like the fact that he's like not saying fuck my parents, they're on their own. I think going back to your point, because he has so many financial obligations, maybe that's why he gets to say, you know what, normally I wouldn't do something like this, but I got to do it on the strength of my mom and my dad, which I don't know if I can fault him for that. I don't know. It's a decision that's hard to make.
I don't think that there is a fault. I'm just saying me and how I was raised. I'm not being on this app and trying to earn money from this app this app can be very, very lucrative, but it's very shaky.
Yeah.
It's very. I would not put a lot of my stock in this app as far as steady income.
Yeah, you got to do something else.
You got to have like something else in the pocket. I mean, I'm a clinical researcher, and I still got other shit that I'm doing.
But we only know what Bold has shared with us, though, right? True. We don't know what other investments he has. We don't know any of that. So he could be doing well, and this is a very good.
A very good grift.
Not a grift.
I don't know.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think Bold's a grifter. And
I
I've
don't
been
think he
around a
is
bunch of the
either.
grifter. I don't think he's a grifter. I
I don't
don't.
think
I
he's a
don't feel
grifter.
Gold's a grifter.
No,
Yeah,
Now is
I don't
he?
think
Now
so.
is
I
he a
know I'm joking.
beggar?
I know I'm
Now
joking.
hold on. Is he a beggar? Yes. Grifter? No. There's a difference. He will beg for money. He won't grift for money and do all that fake bullshit like Dantrell and their asses. So again, I think there's a difference. If you in here, you're all. I'm just gonna tell you right now, Pro you're always gonna hear me throwing shade at Dantrell's ass, at Solid's
No,
ass,
what did
and at
Nick?
Mr. Jones' ass.
You don't like Solid either.
Do you know I used to be really close with Solid? I had his phone. I still have his phone number. I know his actual legal name.
I gotta go on mute for a minute.
Yeah.
Okay. So I have a very superficial but very fun relationship with Solid. Like, I have bought like one of his hoodies at one point, but like it's very superficial. Like we don't have an exchange numbers, but I've known Solid a while as well. I enjoy him on we kiki, we laugh, and that's it. So I've never gotten like.
No, I was actually friends with him, so yeah. I'll throw shade at this point. Yeah.
I mean, you and Queen share that because I think Queen was friends with him at some point, and yeah.
So Solid. I don't throw as much shade compared to Jones and Dantrell, but yeah, he could play innocent.
I came in right before the Jones stuff. I didn't know Jones, but I've heard about him, and that's a whole different thing.
Oh yeah, they all protected him because they all knew.
But Nick called Dantrell paint by numbers.
Yeah. Uh-huh. You want to see why? Hold on. Wait. Do I? Hold up. Hold on. Here we go. Let's load it up. Let's load this up.
It's so disrespectful.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Hold on.
Paint by numbers.
It's not though.
Oh my God.
If you knew what? Hold on.
Oh, paint by numbers. That's disrespectful. Let me stop laughing. That's not nice.
I can get out of the screen. Hold on.
And I'm not even a Nick fan like that, but when he said that, I had to log off because I was crying.
Okay, so you ready? So I'm gonna show you something someone paid for first, if I get it to load. So this is what someone paid for.
Okay.
And he actually had to paint this. The person can't hang it up in their family. They can't hang it up. This is Dantrell's actual his work.
Wait, is that a woman in the pink?
That's supposed to be a little girl. Yeah.
Oh, she looked very muttly in the face.
Okay, so there's that. Then here's the ones that the ones on the right are the original. The ones on the left are his. So if he sketches and copies, then yeah, he could sell them. And I used to be very close to Dantrell to help sell some of the artwork. Yes, I did. With auctions.
Shaunte, that wasn't too long ago. Was that like maybe a year and a half ago?
No. I haven't been around Dantrell since 22.
Okay.
21, 22.
Okay.
But yeah, so this is why people call him paint by numbers.
Oh, black people. I love it.
And also, let's not forget, in Dantrell, you can say whatever the fuck you want because I don't really care, but was it not you borrowing money from me as a single mom of kids and then try to not give it back too?
Wait, why was he borrowing money from you?
Because he needed money.
For what?
Because he didn't have any.
Okay. See, that I have a problem because Dantrell, isn't he married?
No. Yeah, and I got the screenshots of that too. I also got the screenshots of the threats. So I'll talk my shit.
Oh shit, not the threats. Yeah, I stopped going into Dantrell's live. I personally, and this is me, I don't want to put a label. I don't think he's very fond of the rainbow community. And that
exactly the money he gets on the app, it goes to the sex workers, it goes to the alcohol, and it goes to his weed. He lost his house.
Sex workers.
Oh yeah, he has a thing for prostitutions. Yeah. Let's see what else.
God damn, Shaunte.
He got a job, temporary, with the school to teach art to special needs kids, but he couldn't even hold that down because he was coming in drunk, and he also couldn't pass the state test. And that's just a little of what I know.
Come here. Go to your bed. I'm sorry, Shaunte. Hold on. Go to your bed. Go.
That's just a little bit of what I know.
Lay down. Go to sleep.
And that's when it was Shaunte's a dangerous white woman, even though they've talked to my dad over the phone and video times with my dad, knowing that my dad's a black man. Shaunte's a dangerous white woman, and everyone go after her. Yeah, mass report her page. Yeah, so fuck all of you.
Oh my goodness. Well, damn.
Well, Shaunte, I gotta drop down because
Go rest.
no. I'm about to watch me and my wife, we about to
Oh, you guys
watch
are gonna do the okay. Go watch the Bridgerton.
yeah, we because I could only we handled the first episode and I needed a break, and so
Go spend
we
some
gonna
time with the
watch
wife.
this on Zoom. So, but I
It's still
appreciate you
quality
letting me
time.
up.
Of
I
course,
appreciate
Prince.
you letting me. But they reduced the time now, so they think, and instead of 2 weeks, it's gonna be 10 days because the lungs are. I know I sound winded because I be walking and not, and acting crazy.
All
But
right, go spend time with the wife. Go watch Bridgerton.
all right,
I've never watched it.
it was a pleasure meeting you formally, pro bono.
You as well, Prince. Good luck.
Absolutely. All
Get
right.
well soon.
Thank you.
But yeah, so that's why you'll hear me talk my shit. Just a heads up.
Well, I don't blame you. Look, I always say, if you do wrong to somebody, you can't tell them how mad to get.
And I stayed quiet for what, 2.5 years? Yeah. Almost 3 years. Hey, Queen, we just discussing a little bit about Dan Trail's ass and Solid and Jones. Explaining to pro bono a little more,
No, Queen is already. The fact that Queen still talks to me after she knows that I talked to. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm very forever grateful because I enjoy Queen's company.
But yeah, no. All right, should we get back to this heifer bullshit?
Heifer, what happened?
Recapping, well, Aqua posted Heifer's Live with the Mayo Madams and tacos. But I had to restart because my app glitched. So we're gonna go back to that. Let's hit play on this.
He's in Africa. No, he moved here for me because I was actually going to leave him. Is he handsome too? Oh yeah. No, we're a hot couple. What does that even mean? We're a very hot couple. What a vain person you are. No, I just know objective beauty. And no, it sounds like you're vain. We are both models, to put it bluntly. Well,
okay, the panel is really weird. So on the panel you have Cherry, Kat, Duran's dumbass, Green Lick, Jake. Is that his name? The one that does the Harry Potter wand stuff. I think his name's Jake. And I don't know who the other three are.
Beauty is as beauty does, and modeling isn't beautiful. I don't know. A lot of people I think would disagree with you, but that's okay. So cool.
But Duran was really hitting it up with this one person that was up there.
Here's what I know. I'm better looking than you. Okay. And how do you know that? That's what. Well, I know objective beauty.
It's Lacey Sam.
Robert's a pretty handsome man. Yeah, Robert, you're really gorgeous.
They're both really handsome guys.
No.
Is that tonight? Wait, hold on. Justin, is that tonight? I thought that was next week. I thought he said the day before Super Bowl, which is next weekend, not this weekend.
No, Robert is insanely hot.
Oh,
Ew.
No, he's really good.
Okay, let me know, because if it is, then I'm gonna go over there.
Beauty does, and you're not sounding so.
Who did he say was hot?
You're not sounding so cute.
They said Robert is hot.
Who are these people saying that?
These are Robert's friends. This is Heifer, Cat, Cherry, Greenlick. Yeah, like I said, where's August? I don't know. I can't share it to him. But August, how you feel about him doing all this? Hold on one sec. Yeah. Okay, I was right, Justin. All right. Yeah, but they're saying Robert's hot, which he's not. Robert's gross.
Okay, I'm gonna be objective. Robert's not my type because I don't date white men, but objectively, Robert in the gay community is not ugly. I'll be straight up. If I can name 10 people just in my radius where I live in Seattle that would date Robert. He's white, he's tall, he has a medium to muscular build. Like, that is definitely would get him a lot of action in the gay community. I'm gonna call a spade a spade. So conventionally, yes, Robert is what gays would find attractive.
What about his personality? Do they not care about the personality? Because he's just
Okay,
nasty.
so now you said you know how you say I'm new? You're gonna be new to the gay community because when I tell you hell no, especially with men, you need to look up what I know you know what Grindr is. You should probably just make a fake profile and actually understand what gay hookup culture looks like. As long as you're reasonably attractive, have a pulse and a working penis, that's all people care about. Now, you get extra points for being white. White in the gay community is like top tier. I would say followed by being of some kind of Latin origin would be next, followed by Asian and black, neck and neck depending on your fetish. Skinny, muscular men get the most play. Overweight men, not so much unless you're in the bear community. Like, there's whole bunches of niches in the gay community. Robert fits the majority of niches that, because gay is still white supremacy. Like,
Yeah.
white gays, you just have to go on a white gay live. White gays are no different than white women, white men. It's the same. They're white. So if you are blonde, muscular, blue-eyed, fat ass, like muscle, yeah, you're the top of the hierarchy to certain gays. Not me. I'm not that type. You're a white gay and you try to approach me and ask me directions, bitch, I'm sending you the wrong direction. Boop. Yeah, it's right down the street.
I didn't know that. I didn't know there was-
Absolutely. Absolutely. There's racial hierarchies in certain groups.
I knew there was a racial hierarchy. Like,
Yeah.
I know, like, white lesbians and white gay men are always going to be on top versus anyone
Right.
else.
Right.
But I
I
didn't
don't know
realize
how it
it.
is in lesbian culture. I don't know if the dynamics are the same. I have to
I've always heard the same thing that you just said, but with lesbians. So
I see. I don't know. I don't have very many lesbian friends, and I don't know how the racial hierarchy makes up in lesbian relationships. But I know in the gay relationship world, and when you see like black men who have white boyfriends, not that that's like you know a faux pas, but it for me it raises an eyebrow because you're taking someone who has unearned privilege and who's sometimes unaware of their privilege and putting the layer. You're putting an interracial layer already on somebody who's black and queer. That's just too much struggle for me.
okay.
He might be crazy gay people.
Why are you saying he's not nurturing his crap? I heard him say that he is.
Well, he keeps telling me that what with all says fashion school and all that he can just nurture his crap by being a poet. But the truth is he can't. And he needs to start nurturing.
Sorry, I'm just listening to Robert sit there and criticize other people. When Robert, you said you were in the military, that's been proven false. You said
What?
you said you're a political figure, that's been proven false.
So he's a scammer, basically. See, this is what I don't understand about how. Can you fill in the gaps? How did August get fooled by Robert? Because
So actually, Robert and August used to be on opposite sides, going off on each other. Okay. But then August joined a panel, and Robert was in a panel, and August saw everyone was basically going the fuck off on Robert.
Okay.
And so August being August, he's kind of like Em Birthday in that way.
Oh, Captain Save the Ho.
I gotta defend the one person who's everyone's going against.
Okay.
And then everyone went after August for it. And then because of that, they started talking. And the next thing we know, they're in Florida together on New Year's. And it went from there.
Okay, so Shaunte, and tell me like I'm 5. Here's a person who obviously has disdain for black people as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
August, even though he is light complected, is very phenotypically black. Like there's no mistaking. Explain it to me like I'm 5. Why would Robert even entertain the idea of dating and living with August. I have a theory, but I want to
I'll
hear
tell you
your
what.
theory.
So Robert straight up said it out of his mouth because Robert says he wants children. He said he can never have children with a black woman because he needs his children to look like him. They need to be white.
Okay.
But he has no problem with being with a man who's black because he's not going to produce with them. That's what he said.
Okay. So this is my theory. Because I've heard that Robert, like I said, he's conventionally attractive in the gay community, but all of his accolades are either false or greatly exaggerated. August has let us know what his profession is. Now, I don't know if August says he makes $8,000 a week. I don't know if that's consistent, but a traveling nurse, I know they make a good living.
Yes.
I think that in addition to be a homosexual, Robert is a hobosexual. He uses the fact that he is charming, that he is good looking to find a place to lay his head. Once he can transfer to someone who's going to offer him a better deal of life. And I don't even know Robert like that. We've never had a conversation, but a leopard never changes his spots. There's tons of Roberts all over the country, both in the hetero and homo world. I would imagine if there was a white gay man, older, who was even more financially successful, that could buy Robert a nice car, put him in nice clothes, he would leave August for that person.
Yes, I agree. I agree with you.
We call that a hustler, baby.
I agree because here's the thing. So there's a whole situation that happened a while ago where Robert used to have 2 dogs.
Yes.
One of the people on this app tried to help Robert get his dog back from his ex-boyfriend, who Robert was living with. This is Robert's MO, and I got no issue with August. I really don't. He irritates the shit out of me sometimes, but I know.
Same.
Of who Robert is, but same with on birthday. They gotta learn.
Right.
And so I think, and August took Robert overseas, paid for everything.
Yep.
They went traveling and all that.
Yep.
You know? So
because
now,
when August said that him and Robert traveled, I just assumed this was like Robert brought his own money to the table and August brought money to the table. But no, this is all on the back of August. And I'm like, friend, you're a fool. You're letting this white man, because I'm like, look, just because you're attractive doesn't mean your dick game is going to be great. I don't know if it is or isn't. I'm just saying just because you're conventionally attractive doesn't mean your dick game. And I'm like, the dick can't be that good where you spending first class flights and trips to Egypt. And it ain't no dick that good.
and here's the thing. Before he met Robert and started dating Robert, there's this guy in Australia. He was going to move to Australia to be with this guy.
Yes, August has mentioned that. Yes.
So I think either way, I think Robert's just looking for his next cash cow.
Yep.
And August can tell me all the time that he goes, Shaunte, he's not like that off the app. I don't give a fuck. If Robert can get up here and start calling people the N-word.
Yeah, he's like that off the app.
He's
like
off that.
Yeah.
He is nothing.
No,
so
I agree.
Again, I think Robert's just looking for a new cash cow.
But see, the problem with Robert and the problem with white gays that are conventionally attractive in I'll even say from their 20s until their early 50s, as we know, father time tends to be very vengeful to the white tea community. Sorry if you're white in the comments. I don't make the news. I just report it. Y'all end up looking like ripe bananas at the ripe old age of 55 and above. And so y'all skin don't stay tight like the Asians, like the blacks. Once again, I don't make the news. I just report it.
Spoiled milk. Yeah.
So what's going to happen is at the age of 50, if he didn't invest well, he's going to be looking for, when you're 50 and gay, you're damn near disposable. Ain't nobody looking at you unless you got money. That's just how the game is played. If you're a 50-year-old gay single person, your hope of actually dating for a fulfilling relationship is damn near next to none, unless you have some kind of financial security. Because somebody who's your age or older is either already in a relationship or they don't want to be in a relationship. They want to continue playing the field. So the only thing you can hope for is a sexual relationship. And B, all the people who are younger than you, yeah, they may find older men attractive, but they're going to want to be with someone the same age or their same age who can go through the same struggles that you've already gone through. It's a cruel, cruel world for the YT gays because, once again, download Grinder and look up 55 and above as your parameters, and you'll see what I mean. I may tell you a story, but I'll never tell you a lie.
I mean, I'll just go over to West Hollywood and talk to people.
Bloop. But I ain't got that problem because I married black.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I dated one white guy. I ended up marrying the white guy. I had 3 kids with the white guy. And even my first thing out of my family's mouth was, Shaunte, are you okay? Are you sure? But yeah, never again though. Nope. Learned my lesson, and I'm
when I first
I
came
had to
out
learn
and
my
I saw what
lesson.
color white men's dicks were, and they were like pink, I was like, oh no, they look like a baby piglet. I'm like, that's not for me. That's not my ministry. I can't do
No
it.
pink feet for you.
No,
I did it once.
no.
I won't do it again. I did it once. I won't do it again.
Right. No, I can't. I have yet to sleep with a white man. Have I kissed a white man? Yes, I will be honest. And it was also disgusting. I can't do the white knee. And besides, when I travel, I want people to know not only am I better than you, but I'm black and better than you. And I can't do that with a white man on my arm. But when we get on a plane and we travel to Europe, baby, believe me, I'm walking into first class like, yeah, you're amongst the queens, bitch. Out of the way. Don't look directly at me. You can't afford me, bitch. Bloop. Black power all the way.
Like I said, I did it once. I'll never do it again. I learned my lesson. Yeah, so it is what it is. Jen, is there a recording to be recapped? We were recapping Heifer's live, but we also been talking about other stuff.
That's another person that I want. Like, there's very few people on this app, Shaunte, that I want. Like, and this is bad, and I know as somebody who's mildly religious, I know God's not gonna bless me for having hate in my heart, but I can't help. I don't like Haifa. I think she's an agent of white supremacy. The reason why I don't like her particularly is that she's Middle Eastern, right? And in recent history, if you remember after 9/11, the way this country treated people from Middle Eastern countries, I think Haifa, Camel Toe, whatever the fuck that bitch's name is, she was of a particular age where the bullying was probably very palpable. So
but here's
for
the
her
thing.
to
Wait,
sit
hold
here
up.
and get on this app and be like, oh, I don't have a problem with ICE, N-word, F-word.
Oh yeah, but hold on. Here's a little backstory on her ass. So she used to be on this app, and she used to go as historical house on this app. Okay, and she would sit there and say the same shit she's saying now, but 10 times worse. Okay. And then people ran her ass off, and then she came back like a year and a half later as Heifer. I don't call her Haifa. Heifer. Yep, my historical house. And she hasn't changed, but people still platform her. And that's the thing. People are always going to platform her because they want the views. And I get that. I understand. But at the same time, I don't have to tolerate it. She's coming here. You better let me up. Nope. Goodbye.
I would think when people make fun of her so bad. Go ahead.
But here's the thing. She thinks, in her mind, she's a white woman.
Oh, absolutely. And I'm telling you, as people get around her and get a whiff of how she smells with all them 11 herbs and spices, bitch, we know you're not white. The rank smell of curry, we can tell you're not white.
So yeah, that's
Is her husband white? Is her husband white?
I don't know, but I'm gonna guess yes. Like I said, I don't know for a fact, but I would say yes.
And I'm sorry, I know this is not nice, especially for a man to talk about a woman this way, but for her to be the size that she is and talk about anybody's weight when that bitch looked like she's a perpetual state of bearing twins is crazy to me. Every picture she shows, I'm like, well, what's the baby's gonna come? When they gonna come?
Thank you. And I say that about everyone who does it, because if you were in a size 0, size 2, you shouldn't be talking about anyone's weight. Okay?
And she's what, a 22?
Because no, I ain't skinny anymore. I've had kids. I'm in my 40s.
But
I used to be that way.
Hype be wearing them shapewear dresses, and I'm like, why you wearing shapewear when you ain't got no shape? Up here looking like Grimace from McDonald's.
Yeah, no. Like I said, I used to be a size 0, 2. It ain't happening anymore. I'm fully aware of that.
No, but that's okay. I mean, when you're in your 30s, 40s, you're not gonna be a side, and that's okay, and that's cool. Hypa, if she was a nicer person, I probably wouldn't even talk about that bitch's size. But she's shaped like, as I said, Barney, Grimace, like the octuplet mother when she was pregnant.
She does. She's yeah, that one picture Bold always puts up with her in that dress. Ooh,
Right,
baby.
with that shapewear dress, all clean to the fats and folds. I know her stomach telling her, you know they can see us, right?
Here, I'll put up a recent picture. I put it up before. Hold on. I mean, I'm not small.
Oh, you have a cuter figure than she does.
I mean, I will say I'm not small.
You're
I wear
smaller
a size
than
12,
hell. You're
I wear a
smaller than
size
him.
12, 14.
You're smaller
There's
than
no
her.
shapewear on there. I wasn't wearing any shapewear. That's all me. But I've had 3 kids.
What Trey say? Get it.
Oh God, don't. Ugh. Trey's another one that drives me crazy.
That was my trolling to you because I know you don't fuck with her like that.
Oh no, I've gone off on Trey, and then Trey, I'm gonna say her son going in the background doing all that, you know, that he did. If you guys were there for that, and I'm sorry, I know the way I look, and I've seen her pictures of her son. I'm sorry, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't. Oh, Opalite, that's my girl.
All right, Shaunte, I'm going to run to this grocery store, but I'll come back on your live later. It was good chatting with you.
All right, I'm gonna put this. We're gonna finish this recap.
Please do. Yes. Okay. All right. Bye.
Here we go. Let's put this back up. Here we go. Dee Dee. Yeah, I don't see it. I don't see it at all. Okay, here we go. Let's go back to Heifer's live.
Why do you say?
Oh, what I don't see Trey's son. I don't. And when he came on, got in the background and started doing all that shit, I don't see it.
He keeps telling me that what with all since fashion school and all, that he can just nurture his craft by being a poet. But the truth is, he can't. And you need to start getting serious. No, you need to start getting serious. No, you need to start getting serious about this and start getting out there and exploring other art forms.
Well, that's right. You gotta put yourself out there. You can't just.
You're flat.
No, I don't. I go to like poetry speaking events, and I've done, and I have a YouTube channel where I have.
How many viewers?
Okay, so actually, if I'm being serious with you, what I mean by that is that because I grew up in art capital, one of the great art capitals of the world, and I would say I truly am a creative. And when you can find yourself, and I'm not kidding, you should take me up on this challenge. Go to a museum, go to something, a fine kind of art museum of your variety that you might like and enjoy. And I guarantee while you're there, you're going to have all of these thoughts flooding your head like poetry.
But that's not what inspires me. That's not what I go.
No, it's not just about inspiration of the ones that, excuse me, don't you ever speak while I speak again.
And there goes Robert with this whole, don't you speak when I speak. Women need to be quiet. This is the problem. No woman's ever going to have your baby, Robert. I said it, and I've told you this. No woman's ever going to want to have a baby with you.
I am, and it's because I'm a connoisseur, and you, unlike me, are
You're not a connoisseur. You're a broke motherfucker.
Know nothing. I'm a New York School film graduate. New York School graduate.
Wait, hold up. Is he? Hold on. He's now claiming to be a New York. Wait, hold on. Let me replay. I gotta rewind that just a couple seconds.
Unlike me, unlike me, are a know nothing. I'm a New York School film graduate. New York School graduate.
He's older and smarter.
Hold on, I can't hear what he's trying to say.
Unlike me, unlike me, are a know nothing. I'm a New York School film graduate. New York School graduate.
A New York something graduate. I don't know, Jen. I can't. It doesn't sound. He's not putting his words together. He's just trying to make something up. He's trying to say he graduated from a school in New York, I'm guessing. The boy from Arizona? Oh, I think it was film, Lee. It might have been film. A New York film.
He's older and smarter.
Are you?
Hold on. Let's try this one more time.
Unlike me, unlike me, are a know nothing. I'm a New York School film graduate.
A New York school film graduate. That's what he said. He said he's went to New York School of Film, graduate. He also supposedly was in the military too.
Older graduates suck.
He's older and smarter.
Are you threatened by him?
He's a wise old man.
Wow. Do you think he's coming for your...
Yeah.
You're like a little.
I've also met artists that have doctorates in art. And
You
coming for your youth.
You don't have a doctorate.
You psycho little bitch.
I said I said doctorate.
You're coming for my youth?
No, I said you're coming for his youth.
Your education.
Oh my gosh, no.
It's a JK, bro.
I definitely don't want that. I'm just.
Wait, are you happy with your wisdom and age?
Well, I'm not that much older than him, first of all.
Okay,
Second of
my
all,
It's a her.
well, I'm older, but I'm
How
not
old do you
like.
think I am?
Well, I think you too old to give up.
How old do you think I am? I want to know.
24.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's close.
Yeah, I do it.
I said close, not on.
You knew it.
23.
You know it because he just said it earlier. He said he was 23 when you started this conversation, Robert. You ain't proven anything. You lying out of your ass like you always do.
Oh, well, a big difference.
No.
Oh, 22.
Yeah, no one cares.
Oh, no one
You little
cares.
lice freak.
You stupid little child.
That's crazy.
Eat shit.
Robert, can you roast that guy in the chat for me? He keeps trying to report the lives, so like.
No, I'm on the panel.
Oh, look who it is. Look who it isn't, Jake.
Hi, Jake.
This is the
And,
hardest.
and you won't be getting it unless you're really good.
I'll give you your mom.
It's because she has not gonna come now.
Jake,
Yeah,
can you stay
and you're
healthy?
only going to get it if you want me next time I'm in your life.
Jake, please stay healthy tonight.
What do you mean by
You
that?
want to let
Jake
you
not
my
been
walker,
helping?
Jake, just be healthy.
I mean, no, I mean, like, you are the one literally, like, breathing into the phone, like, sweetheart.
I gained 8 pounds this week.
You gained 8 pounds?
Yeah, I don't know how.
You know what, darling, stick to the almond diet.
It was cold outside.
Shut up, Jake.
Well, I told you not to get in and out, and you went and you got in and out.
No, I got these little thickened salad dinner meals with crackers and carrots, and I got one for each day of the week, and I ate them all in 2 days.
Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, do you really think you deserve the crackers?
Okay,
I love
put
the look. Sorry,
it this way, outline. I just saw what you and your boyfriend are working with. You better be nurturing every craft you have before you turn 30.
I want to know how you did that because I've never posted us, so that's crazy.
Well, okay, well, whoever those people your inspo takes, whoever those guys are on your page, if that
Whose
anything
page?
is on yours,
No, I've never posted him.
on your page, I said
There's
that is
two.
any bit of
There's two
info.
men on my page.
If there's any bit of info
Okay,
of what
can
you
I-
like, well, I think that we have a lot to be worried about.
Hyper, can you please block this guy? He's saying your account's gonna go down. You know what?
That's fine. You can
Yeah, it's okay, Dad. It's fine. Shut up.
Wait, no, don't stop dropping her. She's gonna go crazy, seriously.
It wasn't me. I just dropped. This is the first time I dropped her.
Okay. I don't know.
It was literally.
Really?
I need to see
Arthur, why would you tell me to shut up,
I
Robert?
heard it yourself. Wow.
Robert, why would you tell me to shut up?
I was just getting a little overstimulated.
Yeah,
Obviously.
you do overstimulate people a little bit. You do.
Please say you're sorry. Please say you're sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, I
Ew.
Cat, shut the fuck up.
We don't care about you, honey, so whatever.
Oh, so he doesn't have to apologize to you, but
I don't consider dream with a friend.
Can we drop any FAGGOTs from the panel?
the whole panel would be gone.
drop me then.
The entire panel would be gone. I'd have to
Except me and Perez.
Whatever. I'm not being dropped either.
Exactly.
I'd have to end the live.
Shut up.
Well, I just was getting a little uncomfortable knowing that there's people who practice that lifestyle on here.
What kind of lifestyle?
Okay, again, Robert, you're criticizing the same thing you do. You're criticizing someone for being with a man when you're with a man. When you be sucking on it too. Do you swallow, Robert? It is. Are you a spitter or a swallower, Robert?
Post this trans. Post this trans. Post this trans.
Can you get rid of them?
Come on, Jen. You should know me by now. You know I'm gonna say some shit like
I
that.
had to block myself. Like, I'm not kidding. I tried to reason with this guy so much. Like, I was.
Wait, you hate him?
He comes in here too. He just does the same thing as the same guy.
Like, he'll stop.
And he doesn't. And no matter how nice you are to him, like,
Spitters are for
he doesn't get
queers.
this blue. Like, you can be nice.
He's not touching away on anything.
his best right now.
Yeah, he's not touching away on
Well,
anything.
he's gone then if he's that bad.
No, he's really bad. I had to block him too.
Yeah, he's
He's no matter how nice you are. No matter how nice you are. Yeah. Well, because like I tried to be nice to him and he just won't do it.
yeah, he's not. He's still in here.
It's because he's Israeli.
True, Justin. Probably does depend on if he gets to stay or not. If he's gonna swallow or spit.
Hi, Andrew.
But Yeah, I really wish we would drop.
Oh, he's on a different account now.
Anyone who practice, any men who practice that lifestyle, we should drop.
No, I like Outlive. I think he's so sweet and so
No, I like Outlive. I like Outlive, absolutely.
Yeah, I just he's making me uncomfortable.
Why? You're just doing that to yourself.
Well, because I'm trying to give him some counseling here, and I think that he
No, he doesn't need to be counseled.
he's getting all these gay thoughts. And,
I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my God.
Kind of rough around the edges a little bit.
He comes hard.
Like fire taste.
yeah. And then meanwhile, he's having all these gay thoughts go through his homosexual brain.
No, I just want to know what you look like because I really want to know who you're talking to.
No, excuse me. I look how I look.
Robert's a very good-looking man. I would say that.
I mean, he is. I just want to see.
But if I have a picture of you when you're kissing the wall.
That one?
Yeah.
You're not one of you kissing the wall.
Yeah.
So wait, I got a question. And no, I'm not part of the community, but I'm going to ask, and if you guys, no one has to answer this. But does Robert not consider himself gay because he's a top? Because I honestly don't know how that works. That's what I'm asking. Is that why Robert doesn't consider himself gay?
It was from my first trip.
So you are Jewish?
No. He's not Jewish.
Same shit.
Okay, I was just asking. Like I said, I don't know. I'm just okay. I get what you're saying, Peekaboo. Maybe it's a label thing, but so would he consider? So because I know August did this whole thing where he's like, "I'm not gay. I'm homosexual." Is Robert the same way? Just questions.
Me too.
Just trying to understand the logic here.
Hey, Siren, hey, Richie.
Hi, Jake. You've been awfully quiet, Jake. I don't think I've met you before.
Do I know you?
Or maybe I did.
Oh, Rachel's up there
I
too.
don't know who this little girl thinks he's talking to. Outline over here, but you better back up, buddy.
Back up where? I'm in bed.
Well, what I'm saying is that I'm a Christian, and
I am too. I'm a First Southern Baptist.
No, you're making me uncomfortable.
Why? What's making you so uncomfortable? I want to know.
Your lifestyle.
Because
What's
you're
your
good looking.
lifestyle? Can you tell me?
Wow.
Hi, Richie. Hi, baby. How are you?
Yeah.
You're not
Richie.
I'm getting the duck clown here, guys. I'm getting the duck
Richie.
clown.
Hey, it's Richie.
Hi, baby. I love
Hey, baby.
Richie, no.
Hey, Judy.
Okay.
Oh my god, I just want to like 2 years.
Outlive is Southern Baptist. He's atheist. I've heard it.
No, I was
So Rachel's back in the panels.
raised Southern Baptist is what I said.
No,
Yeah.
they're atheists. I've heard
You're a liar.
know each other?
If you're gay, you're not a believer.
No, I'm in Texas.
I literally.
How can you be gay and Christian?
This is the girl who told me I'm nothing but a dirty Arab.
You said that, girl?
No,
I never said that to you.
it was Richie too.
That was a bad night.
It's okay, baby.
I was having a bad night.
It's okay, honey.